other day when Baba said sasa urudi ufanye tena campaign afresh independent. Now you see that's the only thing that's there. But back then you guys had been seen in State House. There was a lot of things that were happening.
Wewe kama umelichaguliwa na chama cha ODM, wewe umefunga ndoa na ODM kwa miaka 5. Utabaki ndani ya ODM, utatetea sheria ya ODM, utafuata amri ya ODM, mwongozi ya ODM mpaka baada ya miaka 5, sio? Manake wanachungwa ndio walikuchagua wewe. Umefunga ndoa kwa miaka 5 mpaka fuate mwongozo na sheria ya hiyo chama. Lakini ikiwa kama wewe umehuko katika bunge au wewe ni MCA na wewe pale chama imetoa amri, imesema hii mswada inakuja kwa bunge, hii maneno inakuja kwa bunge, uchaguzi kwa bunge, sisi kama wana ODM tutapiga namna hii. Wewe huna chaguo lako mpaka upige vile ODM inataka. You must follow the party whip. Lakini kama wewe chama inasema hii mswada tunapinga, wewe unakwenda kuunga mkono, wewe umevunja sheria ya chama, unakuwa the whipped. Unafanya nini? Sasa kama hawa chama imesema hii mswada ya kuongeza ushuru tunapinga, kama ODM tunapinga, kama Azimio tunapinga, wewe ni mbunge wa Azimio na unakwenda kuunga mkono, wewe ni mpumbavu. Sio nini? Nini? Chama ina haki ya kufanyia wewe nini? Kuchukua hatua ya adabu. Chama inaweza kuchukua hatua ya adabu. Wewe unatoka hapo unakwenda kufanya kitendo cha usharati, kitendo cha malaya, na ile chama ambaye ni dini yetu. Ati wewe unakwenda kutafuta maendeleo. Maendeleo gani? Maendeleo gani? Wewe umekuwa malaya kisiasa, umekuwa mkahaba.
So you right now there's only one thing, actually two is one. Are you going back to run as independent from ODM?
No, I'm in ODM. I'm in ODM. I'm in ODM and I've never. You see, Baba said that if you think that you are man enough, go back and run.
So do you think you're man enough?
I'm man enough, Obinna, and you know it.
So
I'm
you're going to run independent.
The question is, even if I had to resign today, there's no IBC. There's no IBC.
Okay.
There's no IBC. There's no anyone to conduct the election.
But if there was, you would.
Why not?
And you believe?
I believe. And I will still run under ODM. That's my party. That's the party that I want.
ODM saizi.
Sai ni ODM. Sai. I still even pay every month the monthly deductions from every MP. Yeah, there's monthly payment. I will not say how much, but we pay monthly.
Oh.
Yes, all elected leaders pay. So as I'm an ODM, if they want me to go back to the elections, I'll go back. Then they call nominations again. Then I beat all of them again under ODM. Then I still become an ODM member of Parliament, Langata. I've never left. I'm just working for the people of Langata.
You're a prodigal son.
I'm not a prodigal son. Baba is my father. Baba is my father. Number one, Baba loves me so much. The people who talk, kuna watu wanaongea, they cannot even reach Baba. If I call Baba right now here, he'll pick up. Because he knows this is my son.
So you don't feel like there's something you did wrong?
There's nothing I did wrong. I just wanted to see my
betray the party.
Betray the party where? Everybody had been seeing the president. Only if your last goes, you know. Among all those people who Nadia Nokelewaga, that tells you I am Heavy J, Baba. That has never changed from those days. You know, when I go on things, I go full. I don't try things nusu.
Unajua, in ODM there's always been party issues. Huko ndani watu wanagongwa gongwa. Wewe janyorosho huko ndani kidogo. You want a nomination certificate yako nasikia ulipatiwa kwa gate nyingine sijui wapi.
Huko. No, that's a story for another day.
Well, no, let's do it today.
No, that story for another day.
Ukupatiwa nomination certificate.
Okay, number
legally.
Number one, I should have taken my certificate from the National Elections Board.
Okay.
But definitely that time there was so much going on. People who had thought that they would get that ticket easily. I did put up a big fight, by the way. Nobody wanted me to have that ticket. That's number one. I did put a big fight, made sure that I went to them for the nomination. Kuna watu wengi. We had
in Langata.
We had six candidates.
In Langata.
We had
mwenye kuna uzito.
What even Oscar who had run with Korea last time and was only beaten by 2,000 votes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sasa wewe uliendea certificate kwa nyumba ya mtu.
Si ati niliendea kwa mimi babu, niliambia yani uchukue huko. Huko Kigiri. Why you laughing? Why are you laughing at me?
Because these stories, other people don't know them. It was a walk in the park. Yes, Jalas.
I always see some people saying, "Where ulijengwa, where ulipewa, where ulibebwa." I wish they knew. You were there.
I was there.
That days I never used to sleep.
I know.
Even the day of elections itself, guys went out saying that how I'd lost.
Yeah.
I was on the edge of my seat to the last minute. To the last minute, Obinna.
Butterflies. Kuhara nayo.
It's not an easy thing. You know, people think, ukiona mtu anaitwa mheshimiwa, mheshimu. Do you know we are how many of us? 394 only in that house. Out of 50 million of us Kenyans. Those 394 people have new respect for them. Or if you don't respect them, go out there one day and try running. And don't even run. Just declare and put a poster that you want a seat.
Kusha. How much money spent total for the campaign?
You know, let me tell you, my initial budget was 30 million for Langata. Having said, you know how you budget for campaigns. You say, how many meetings am I going to go to? What do I need for transports? What I need for my team that we are moving in? How much do I need for billboards? How much do I need for merchandise? How much do I need for fuel? There's a lot, okay? Ilisha hata kabla nipate nini certificate ya ODM. There's a day Bati was saying, you Rajua, nilitumia 27 million nasema. Hizo kwa billboard yangu pekee. But he's my friend. So it's not a walk in the park.
Sasa tuseme God forbid, no ishapita, so not God forbid. Tuseme aunga ikuwa MP. Sasa ungekuwa unafanya?
Very beautiful Monday morning. This is Jalango and this is Kiss FM. Because I had a contract with Kiss FM.
Sasa ungerudi uninyang'anye kazi.
That lose on Wednesday. Lose on Wednesday, come back on Thursday.
So that was the plan.
Yes.
Sasa mimi ningeenda wapi?
Wewe ungekuwa unashikilia tu, thank God. Anyway, okay. I just dropped a bottle. Obinna did not want anybody to know that you are drinking Coke anyway. People would know that is Fanta and this is Coke. Anyway. So what?
Okay, see,
just put it here. Okay, Coke. By the way, Coke. Why are we not in this? By the way, why is this table empty like this? Obinna, I've taught you everything. Yeah. I've made you know every single corner. I've told you how you just walk into any door and tell them I'm Obinna. Kindly, I'm doing a show. I need Coca-Cola on my table, and they'll give you money. I used to have. When I used to do this same show,
used to have sanitizer.
I used to have sanitizer. I used to have a sanitizer. No, it was the same brand.
It was the same, right? It was two.
Then I used to have Kensos.
Okay.
Remember? I used to have betting companies. I used to have ODBet. I used to have Mozart.
Okay.
They used to change.
Okay.
Then katikati hapo we used to put advertisements within between the show. Okay. It was big. Okay. But you are big, but you don't know how to look for money. Okay. That's why your problem is.
Now, can I say now my part?
No, you just don't know how to look for money. You can't have. How many videos have you done today?
That is an assumption that you have, that I don't know how to look for money.
I know you. You've never known how to look for money. You only know how to look for women and children. Next. Next.
Nifundishe kunyamaza.
You bully people in this show too much.
I have not bullied anybody. I don't.
What were you asking?
2027. Are you still running?
No, when you get into politics, there's a lot I know now that if I knew before I joined politics, I would have rather be doing what I used to do and continue helping the people the way we used to do. But now that I'm in politics, it becomes a lifetime thing because number one, you're politically exposed. There's no one who will come and say that now we can employ you again. So we are in this journey to change the lives of our people, work the way you've been saying I'm doing.
Okay. And
2027, I'll run. And any day you'll ever see my name in any ballot paper, know that I'm the winner.
Okay.
If you see me in the ballot of Member of Parliament, I'm the Member of Parliament.
But if you see me, that you should be very scared of Eric Omondi. He's coming in your area.
I told Eric, you know Eric is my friend. And we still do a lot of work together behind the scene. What the space he's got himself in is very good. The Sisi kwa Sisi thing is very good. And it has come at the right time when people are feeling like, you know what, things are a bit tough. And he's coming through and he's doing a good job. But let me tell you, politics and social media are two different things. I had 2.6 million followers in the last elections. I struggled to get 40,000 to vote. Any celebrity out there wishing to come into politics, your name, yes, will help you. But then again, don't think that social media is politics.
Where to gauge
is where to gauge what you can
your
do.
votes.
I can tell you, it's a different space altogether.
Okay.
If it were that, Bati would be Member of Parliament, Mathare today.
That's true.
But he was number 3.
Okay. Any word of advice to Salasia? We've been seeing what's happening. What do you think is happening with Salasia?
Salasia is going to be one of the first people to be elected Member of Parliament 2027.
Okay.
I was at his place. And there's something called politics is local. Forget about the things you see Salasia do. Kwa ground anachapa kazi sana. Okay. Salasia anachapa kazi. Nah, his people actually love him. You understand?
Okay.
But one thing I can tell him, not to be brutal on people, the fights, the sideshows, not good. But we have the young parliamentarians caucus. We are already talking. Mentors can come and talk to some of us. You know, this thing can be very crazy, Obinna. This thing can be very crazy. Because, number one, who was Salasia a year ago? Is a man who, when you see the things he tells us how he was not even able to afford to buy posters for himself. He even took us to the one-room house where he used to live. Juzi posted the hotel, the Kibanda where I used to eat. Then kaboom, today you are Member of Parliament. You have your V8, you have your Calon, you have your house, you have your bodyguard. You know, it can get into your head. It can get into your head. I hope he's a very good guy. You need to sit with him one day. Have you interviewed him?
Not yet.
You need to. You'll see a very different side of him. But now, coming out to public and fights and things like that, those are not good. Okay. And we are working around it as friends. We are in the same caucus in Parliament.
Now that being you're part of the government, what do you think the president is thinking with us? Hii mambo ya nyumba, house levy, nini?
You see, Obinna, you can only condemn affordable housings when you have never lived in a slum. So like in Langata, I have a ward called high-rise ward. Half of it, or 90% of it, is in the deeps of the slums. And if you saw the other day, the workers, the residents went out to the judiciary to tell them not even to try to stop this thing. These people want a house. They need, I don't know how to explain to you. You have a one room that is your living room, your bedroom, you have your children and everything. And you don't have a toilet. Or if there's a toilet, you pay for it outside. And if you don't pay for it, you do your business in papers or anything. Now, across, they're seeing the 4,800 units coming up. And they know they are going to get in those houses. Do you know how happy they are? They're even asking, when can zone A was done,
Okay.
zone B is coming up. The people in zone C and D can't wait to be moved to pave way for affordable homes. You might not understand.
Unless you come from the slum.
Unless you come and live in the slum.
Okay.
Yes.
But now, uchumi. Times are tough, bro.
You
Guys
see,
are complaining. People are thinking that the president does not care.
You see, when you come in as a president and you use your whole first year to lay foundations of the projects that you want to run for the next 4 years, people will feel the pinch because they have to pay for the process. Okay? Let's say something like the finance bill,
Yeah.
which was very controversial. Number one, that day I was not even in parliament. I saw some people saying the last voted yes. I was not even in parliament. Myself, Babu, Tinda, Molo. There's so many people who were not in parliament that day. But if you look at some of the gains that were in that finance bill, they superseded few issues that were still brought for amendment. But nobody will tell you that.
Okay.
Things will change slowly. Nobody will tell you that. Right now, people are complaining about the prices of unga. They're at how much now? 150, 147, 160 most. From 200. The rains came, fertilizer was there, people harvested, but nobody will tell you that. You get what I mean? Any time, saizi hatufanye nini, people already have that notion that things are bad. But there are things that are actually changing.
So according to you, things are better?
The prices of fuel went down the other day. Nobody talked about
2 bob,
them.
5 bob, 3 bob.
Do you know what it takes for 5 bob? If like your car that takes how many liters? 40,000 liters. You can imagine that 5 bob times 40, how many liters? It is the small things that will keep on changing with time. And when things stabilize, and we hope it happens,
Okay.
and I hope the president plans, because when you sit with him, you hear his dreams of what he has for this country.
Okay.
You'll be very happy.
Do you consider yourself a strategic politician or an energetic politician?
I don't know from where what
Wewe ni mtu wa
you're asking.
kupanga mambo vizuri ama ni mtu wa twende sasa?
My first priority is to work for the people of Langata. And that is what we are doing on ground. When politics will come,
Okay.
we'll work at that gear.
Okay.
You'll never hear me talk politics anywhere.
Okay.
You'll never ever hear me. Any platform. Whether it's the funerals where people take advantage of the dead and just come to politics. Somebody's dead and all you want is to come there and talk about your politics.
Who is a Sarah?
You don't even have empathy
Okay.
to the bereaved. You get? But any platform for you is a chance to politics and sell your agenda, which is sometimes is not even any agenda. It's just abusing people, telling people what they can't do and what they have done. Yet even sometimes you yourself, you haven't done anything. But because you are at a friendly crowd who will cheer you, you still go ahead. Right now, let's work. Because the truth is, Obinna, who is the president of the Republic of Kenya?
William Ruto?
William Ruto. Is it going to change anytime soon?
No.
Should we find ways to make sure that the next few years left, things work well for the betterment of the country? Because the truth is, if the president fails, we all fail. You get what I mean?
Them they're discussing even of impeaching him. Do you think it's a possibility?
Which numbers? Which numbers? Impeachment comes with numbers.
Okay.
They are the majority. We are the minority. Which numbers? And I can tell you it won't happen until 2027.
Okay. We've seen what Ndindi Nyoro has been doing in his constituency. Let's talk about progress. Langata, what have you done so far?
A lot.
Mention
Number
maybe
one,
a few.
One of the biggest problems in Langata was water.
Okay.
The reason for this water shortage, one of them was illegal connections on our main pipe that comes to Langata. When we found out that was one of the reasons, if you check, we went and slabbed our main pipe 1.2 kilometers through the national government and got it off the surface to underground.
Okay.
And we slabbed 1.2 kilometers of the same pipe underground. So that if you're planning to pilferage or steal the water or have illegal connection, first you'll have to dig down, then meet the slab, then steal the water. Okay. By the time you're coming to do that,
we found you.
We've already found you. Okay. And I can tell you, people in Langata now can tell you that water is coming. As much as it's not frequent the way we would have wished for it to come.
Okay. It's there.
It is there.
Okay. So water is one?
Water is one.
Uh-huh.
We also put up, with the county government, we did put one of the biggest boreholes at NHC that had one of the most perennial water shortages.
Okay.
That is so big for me. Number two, Langata used to be one of the best estates to live in. That is Upper Langata and mostly Mugumoini ward, where people actually call Langata. The roads were bad. As we speak, we've done 37 roads so far. Okay. 37 within the estates. Ufungue estate is done. Kifaru estate is done. Sumba road is done. Ngei 1, Ngei 2 is done. Civil servant Kothe 1, 2, 3, and 4 is done. Akiba in South C 1, 2, 3. We are doing it. And even tomorrow we are launching another road. And we are bringing it to the doors of people.
Okay.
And that is through the national government, through KERA, which you lobby, there's what you are sent, and there what you ask. So that is very, very important. Education is even so much big. One of the few things we've done is to continue to improve the infrastructure in our schools. If you follow me, you've seen what we've been doing. We have already distributed 3,200 lockers so far in the schools where students do not even have anywhere to sit. We are undertaking renovations. And Kongoni Secondary School, that was started by the last regime, thank you so much, Korir, and it was not operating. We've now completed it, and students have now started coming in. Complete.
Oh, so now it's working? It's
working now.
Okay.
And if you go to, I'm putting up something special, but that will be for another day.
We wait for it.
There's a ward called Nairobi West, where there's no even a single secondary school. And I'm starting one from ground.
Jalango High.
You guessed it right.
Oh, that's it.
You'll see.
Ah, okay, okay, that's interesting.
That is coming for me. It's a legacy project. It's a project that
Nairobi West is known for bars na nini.
Now, it
will
be known for something different. Education for our children.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So education, roads, water.
Legislation too.
Okay.
In Parliament, we've been talking about number one of the biggest thing was, you know, the cemetery is in Langata constituency.
Yeah, yeah.
It was declared full in 2008. Can you imagine what is happening there?
Guys are being buried on top of each other.
I brought the bill and it passed. We are already looking for an alternative burial site for our people.
In Langata, within Langata?
Even within where the cemetery is.
Okay.
There's some few pieces of land.
Okay.
But some of them are within the forest. And you just know how the president is with forest, something close to his heart.
Okay.
So it's a long conversation that is still going on. And we hope that it gets to pass.
Okay.
Apart from that, just issues within Langata, well legislated. And by the way, talking in Parliament is not the most easiest thing. Did you know that?
I know. And I wanted to ask you, speaking of legislation.
To get a chance to speak, there are members of Parliament who have never spoken to date.
Yeah, many.
Not that they don't
want. Kuna wale hawawezi.
No.
No, don't defend all of them. Kuna wale pia wanakuanga tu hapo.
Obinaz here. We are 394.
Yes.
A debate has come in that should we make affordable housing proceed? Let's say. Sindio, the first person to speak definitely is the majority leader. Okay? The second will be the minority leader. Then, the earlier you come and log in, your name will appear at the speaker. He has his computer there on how people can.
Okay.
Do you know if he follows that thing, even 10 people will not be able to talk in that parliament? Because for the time, that's why sometimes you see guys talk into the night. Past midnight, 1 in the morning, guys are in parliament. Guys are wondering what is happening.
Mnasema nini?
Mnasema nini?
Kwa hizo viti
Kumbe
comfortable.
everybody wants to at least talk.
Okay.
Yes.
So speaking legislation, you are a legislator that has a background in the cultural space, creative cultural space as well. Which bill have you tabled, have you brought to Parliament about artistry?
Right now, really nothing.
Okay.
Around arts.
Okay.
In Parliament. But you remember, I'm in the broadcasting committee that almost deals with the same. But for now, a bill to come, also, you don't just wake up and come up with a bill. You see? There was the request to have Kenyan music played 70%. In our
radio station, media space, basically.
That would be a good bill.
Yeah.
You understand? But then it will also call for artists to be a bit loud about it if they really want it to happen. But even today, if you walk into any club today, Obinna, how many Kenya songs will be played? And how many Kenyans will dance to this Kenyan song?
There's been a paradigm shift kidogo.
I can even tell you what a DJ will play at what time and when. Then he will bring in a few Kenyan songs. Now Abaton.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Abaton, yeah.
The renamed Gengeton to be able to blend in. But throughout, I can tell you every single song any DJ will play any day.
So the problem is with the artists?
The problem is not with the artist. It's the Kenyans themselves. How much do we love our music? And if it's, what does it take for us to love our music? It's a 360 thing. It's the Kenyans who are your fans. It's you, the artist, producing the music. And how now we go ahead and push it.
Okay. There you have it. Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa. I wish we had more time. Sasa wewe upatikani. Sasa tukae alafu sasa watu sawa walete maswali live sasa tukwambie huyu mtu ameuliza hii. Ameuliza hii.
I'm around. You can always call me. You can always call me. And we have this.
Meskia, we can always call me. So all the other questions that we might have skipped on this brief impromptu meeting, because we were actually supposed to interview another Mheshimiwa, and then another Mheshimiwa came in, like, by the see you are here, please. So I had to beg him, katu kidogo, katu akaniambia kama nakaa kwa kiti yako. So here we are. So thank you so much.
Appreciate. Let's keep on
through.
doing this.
Yes.
You are doing a good job so far. So far, I'm very happy. Your channel is one of the biggest channels as we speak. But
Thank
remember the few things we've spoken about.
Definitely.
It is not rocket science. Online is the future. Content is everything. Obinna, nobody will repeat that to you. And nobody will ever pay you more than what this content can pay you.
That part I know.
And I know because nobody has ever paid me than when I sat on a TV and said, this is Jalango TV. Not radio, not anything, not parliament.
That part I know. Asante sana.
You are good?
I are good. Heavy J Baba.
I have 5 requests.
Okay, one.
You. One. You are no longer going to talk about people's wives and you'll give them...
Just say Ambare. Don't say people's wives. Say Ambare.
No more talking about Ambare.
But can I post her?
No, post her. Why?
Okay.
Look for a woman, post her. Post your woman.
Ambare.
All right. Do not bring your personal issues, like asking people, when do you think I should get married? Do you know you are very insensitive? There are people who've been looking for marriage for so long.
But I'm also looking for marriage for so long.
No, you are not. You marry left, right, and center, and divorce left, right, and center. Look at this one here.
For the record, I've never been married. I've never been divorced. For the record. Let me just put it out there. Yes. Having children has nothing with being married. Yes.
I would have requested you not to put your children out there.
No,
but
my
they're
children,
already out there.
Yeah.
And it's big for them.
Yeah.
But
they wanted. Actually, it was not
if
my
it's
part.
them who wanted,
they wanted.
then that's okay.
Yeah.
You understand?
If it was up to me, I would never ever.
I hope that when you post something, you let them put the caption. You can't be saying, we love you, Dad, and it
No,
is
no,
you.
I don't do that. No. I've never ever. We love you, Dad.
We love you, Dad. And it is you
you're the one
talking to
running the
yourself.
account.
You're the one running the account.
That's borderline psycho.
And,
There are people who do it. We know you.
and loving yourself.
The child is 3 months old. I love mommy and dad. Okay.
So if it were early enough,
Okay.
I'm happy. You know, there are people who ask me, tangu huyu mwanamke hata watoto imewashinda kupata na unaongea mbaya hapa. Naangalia tu, hey, jamani, I wish they knew. But because why? I want them one day, if they decide to be on social media,
Okay.
it is them.
So in short umesema uko na watoto. Wasifikirie wewe ni a blank shooter. A boy long lane.
My other request.
Okay.
Before you post anything.
Okay.
Before you post anything, you
Okay.
read it again. If it's a video,
Okay.
listen to it again.
And watch it.
Watch it again.
Okay.
Then post.
Okay.
Okay?
Lakini unanisomeanga.
No.
Umenotice hiyo kitu? Unapenda kunisomea sana. Like since I've known you over 10 years. Unanikanga chini unaanza kunisomea. Halafu
You know,
always unanisomea mbele ya watu. Why do you always do that, by the way?
Why not for how I talk to you? There are people who talked to me, like the guest you are about to host. Talked to me some days. We even had issues. But I listened to what he was saying.
But I always listen to what you say.
And today is
and
one of the
always
few people I
implement.
look up to.
Why do you think I am Obinna? Because I learned a few things you told me and I copied and I pasted.
But you are
This show is Bongana Jalas. Kwani this show is which one? The location is the same. The crew is nearly the same. I'm learning from you. Hata kidogo Langata. Langata kidogo.
Huyu alikuja campaign siku moja. One day, people allow me to tell. This guy says, Jalas, unajua, I don't want you to win this seat. Then he will say, I never participated. I told him, okay, you want to come? This guy came for the campaigns with a Mercedes.
No. It was a brand new Lexus.
Lexus, the
I
Harrier.
just bought, it was a Lexus. RX 450, that's not a Harrier. Two different things. Harrier is Toyota.
It's like saying...
wachana nayo tuendelee. Tuendelee na story.
Succeed. And succeed. It's just the same thing. So this guy shows up with a brand new car.
Yes. Just from the port.
We are going to for campaigns in Kebra.
Hey.
Raila village.
Wewe siku niliona giza.
Huyu alitoroka kaenda.
Tuliwacha gari.
I didn't even see him.
Tulitoka na gari yako. Tukakimbizwa mpaka Ngong Road na watu wa pikipiki.
You see? And from that day, the next time I saw him, was his Instagram post saying, congratulations, my brother. Congratulations, my brother.
You know, I'm the only celebrity who came to campaign with you, actually.
Yes. Because you are not my friend. You're my brother and blood.
Okay.
So that makes a difference. Everybody who hangs around you, okay, very few are your friend. If you have 5 people you can call your friend, true friends, you're very lucky. So keep that in mind.
Right.
In this life there was, that you'll have to win them yourself before you call any person in any battle. If you are planning to have a wedding worth 1 million, at least have that 1 million first before you tell people to contribute, so that if they fail you, your wedding will still go on. Okay? And to us where we are sons of the Most High. We will only lack the day they kill God. Bye.
That's what's up.
Have a good one.
Amen. That's what's up.
Those last bits at the interview.
Yeah.
I was watching from there.
Yes. Ukasonga.
I tell you the things I found you saying.
Yeah.
They have not stuck. Those last bits. Advise him.
There you go.
Please, afadhali ukazo yangu. Naona hizo vitu za mwisho unamwambia. Hizo umemwambia ni kwa advice. Kitu ya kwanza, don't post. Kitu ya pili, you know, those things. Those things are they appeal to so many.
Yeah.
That for me is the interview.
Those are gems. Wacha tuyache kama ni tamu. Tunawachia hapo. Sasa ni mambo yako ndo sasa Now the rest, you are the one to give me the rest. Yes.
We will only lack
when they kill the Most High.
We will only lack when they kill God.
you only like when they kill God.
Yes.
You remember?
Ego.
That's a good way to end.
Until they kill God.
Yeah, now
we will not have anywhere to run.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
Amazing stuff.
Subscribe. See you on the next one.
All right.